Hi there! Either you have your first heart monitor, or you're curious what it is, or, a few times around and you just want to know more about it. We'll be talking about a heart monitor. Now, obviously, there's many variants of the heart monitor. This is my first monitor. We weren't sure if it was going to be the one with all the tags and you have to carry a little device on your hip, but apparently it's a Zio. I'm assuming that's how we say it. Just goes right here on the chest and it travels down to the side of my ribs. I just got it 3 days ago. My heart's acting up, so this is one of the steps we're taking to figure out why. And obviously I've only used it for about 3 days, so I don't have the most credibility on how it's been as a whole, but so far this is what I know about the Zio. It was delivered straight to my house and it came in this box. First it will be the instruction sheet and it will just go over absolutely everything with you. When you first open it, there'll be a barcode because there's an app they want you to use. I have linked everything up to the app. It will tell you everything that the kit comes with. It gives you what ifs, so if something happens, it falls off, you'll know what to do. It'll give you step-by-step instructions on how to apply this. I was very fortunate that I have a fiance, so I didn't apply it. He did, and obviously it's gonna be a little bit harder to do it yourself, but they also give video instructions and information on the app of how to do it in the mirror, just your daily life wearing it. So if reading instructions isn't your thing, they have videos as well. Your monitor will come flat against this. And once you return it, because these monitors you wear for the time that is recommended to you, minus 14 days. Take off your monitor, give you adhesive remover for it, and instructions. You will place the monitor back onto this platform and mail it off. To apply this, you have to shave the area you are putting it on, you have to exfoliate the area, and then you have to clean the area with, the proper cleaning. They give you everything. And we didn't know that at first. We're like, well, we don't have like the proper cleaning solution, and then we found it in the box because apparently we didn't look that far. It will come with a one-time razor. Just glide it across your chest in diagonal ways, straight, up and down, same thing, but really all over everywhere that the monitor will stick to. And if you don't see any hair, do it. I think there was one part down here that we didn't do it as well, and it didn't stick for a second and we almost had a heart attack. Pun intended. Luckily we got it to work. It will come with an exfoliating pad and it says to, gently exfoliate, and they want you to do it about 40 times over and over, like across your chest. And it is known that your skin is going to be upset. It's irritated, completely red. Mine, I have very sensitive skin. It was not happy and it didn't feel great. It will come with the alcohol wipe and you'll use it everywhere, and after you are done you will wait about a minute, at least a minute, before putting on your monitor. And I will tell you, the alcohol hurts so bad. I started punching the bed because if you really think about it, it makes sense, but exfoliating, ripping off your skin and then pouring alcohol into it, it stung. It real stung. Taking your monitor, it will come with a clear side and a side with a blue cover, pretty much. Kind of just like with a band-aid, and you take it off, and then one side has the wrap you take off as well. It will have two sides. You will take off the clear side first, and you will put it straight on to the thing. You are supposed to put it diagonally like this, and you can make it a little lower, or you can make it more to the side. Just pretty much as long as it's some form of a cross. So you'll place it and you will rub it 2 minutes, and you'll do it to all of it. Maybe not the button part, not this part. Those 2 minutes is up, you will take off that blue cover. It will be on this side, it will be on the top of your skin, and you'll peel off the blue. And once you peel off the blue, you will rub it again for another 2 minutes. And then it is sealed. You activate your monitor, you will press it once, and luckily the monitor is kind of difficult to press, which is at least good for me because I usually sleep on my left side, and just, you don't want to actually be pressing this. Press it once to turn it on, and it is on. You don't have to do anything else for it. You can't turn it off. It is on. And for the first 24 hours, do not swim, do not take a shower or bath. Avoid any activities that will make you sweat, and do not apply lotions or soap anywhere near it. And then after 24 hours, you can take, quick showers. You can do light exercise, but do not submerge your monitor. Do not go in a pool. Do not, obviously just stand in the water and just soak that damn thing. And still, no lotions and no soap near it, which is pretty easy to abide by. And they also give you tips on how to fly with the Zeo. Don't know why. I didn't look into it because I've never been on a plane before. But I'm assuming there's something with the monitor system or something. I don't know, but that is on the app if you want to look at why there's a flying section. Then you will have your symptom logbook, and either you can use the app or you can use this. I definitely think this will be better because you'll be sending it along with the monitor back to the lab. You know what I mean? I was a little confused when I first started reading this book because I thought it was just every day you pick a time, whatever, and you just how are you feeling that day? Because it gives you, what did you feel and experience? How long did this last? What were you doing at this time? But then it also says, when did you press the button? And it says it for every slip. And I was like, girl, I pressed the button when I got it. What do you mean? Why would I need to tell you that every time I fill out my symptoms? And of course, I jumped the gun again, and we continued to read it, and I realized that this runs at all times. It is always capturing my data. It is always monitoring my heart. But they have a feature to where you push it when you have a symptom or an episode or what's ever happening. So I start randomly feeling heart pain. I will press this, and that will form as a timestamp to the doctors, because the reason that I'm sending this back is so they can collect it and read the data that's in this. So when they read it, there will be a timestamp in a way in the records, and they can know specifically to go look at that time. And it's not, oh, my heart peaked when I was sleeping. They don't know if anything actually happened during that time. They assume at 12 p.m. I was asleep, and that's why. When really it could be was laying in bed watching something, and randomly my heart started hurting. And then you will write what time it was so they can figure out the timestamps and why it happened, what you were doing. And I thought it was really cool once I really processed why they did that. Like I briefly mentioned, it will just say, what time did you press the button? What did you feel or experience? And it gives you ones you can just check off, lightheaded, racing, shortness of breath, and then it gives you other, and you can write what it was. And I had to do that because I felt like a lightning strike, just sharp pain. But they don't really have sharp pain on this list, so I used that. And then how long did it last, and then what were you doing? Grocery shopping, but pretty cool. And that's mostly it, And once my 14 days are up, I'll just send it back, and we'll go from there with that information. But it is just a cool step to me. Even though it means I'm getting worse, I still feel like it's cool because obviously, I have heart issues, but getting to use these tools, I get to do stuff like this and share how the tools is. And sometimes, I guess it's just my way of looking at my illness of the worse I get, the least, the more I can give to others. The least I've been through, I don't have much to give. So for me, I'm just it's something new I could share, yay! And then my heart's we've been going through it. I started a new medication for blood pressure. It's a beta blocker. So far I think it has been helping, but it is also a slow burn. just got news like 2 days ago that I have to have a iron infusion, and I've never had one of those. And I didn't know I was that bad. Like, I know I'm really pale, not supposed to be, and I know I constantly, you know, have heart issues right now, and very lightheaded and all the fun symptoms. Just, I didn't think it was that, because like, dude, I take my iron all the time. I know I'm severely anemic, but you know, my iron medication, pills, whatever you want to call it, has been enough to sustain me. But apparently it's getting to the point where it's not, and you know, that's totally okay. It's just new steps. We are a little concerned just because the last time I had a blood transfusion, I seized and my body rejected it, so I can't have blood transfusions. It's off the table. But an iron infusion is different than a blood transfusion. A blood transfusion is blood to blood, you know, someone with my blood type giving me their blood. An iron infusion, makeup of blood and being put into my body because my body is not producing it. We'll see how I look and how I feel afterwards, and fingers crossed I don't seize and it's fine. But yeah, so that's a little update on the heart. So if you have one, very cool. And if you just want to learn more about it, I hope you like it, and I hope you think it's interesting, because I sure do. Even if it's a sad thing-ish, you know, it's fascinating, and I'm very, very, very fortunate that right now I am ill at a time that there is such technology, you know. I don't have to carry around a big clunk with me. It's just a little strip. Very cool. And thank you for listening and watching.